Today we're going to take a look at HEB's SPF 30 Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. Is it difficult to apply? Does it leave a white cast? Let's find out. Okay everybody, before we get started, I just want to say that we are so close to 1,000 sun drops. I can almost taste it. Like, more than I can taste the chemical sunscreen lip balm that I'm wearing. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start making money from YouTube, and then I can start making more content because I'll be getting paid. If you can find a sunscreen friend, invite them to join our Sunscreen and Such family. That would be great because we're so close to that milestone. It's crazy. Today we're going to take a look at HEB's SPF 30 Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. So if you aren't familiar with HEB, it's like a Texas, it's a store that I think is only in Texas. I feel like anyone could order this like online, but don't quote me on that. I need to find that out. So lately I've really been wanting to try another tinted sunscreen because I ran out of my other ones, and I love tinted mineral sunscreens because it kind of counteracts the white cast that we usually see from mineral sunscreens. There's like an aroma that is assaulting me right now, and like, oh, what is that? This says fragrance free, so it's not this. I got like a whiff of something. I have a terrible sense of smell, so I just like feel scents. Anyway, I'm sorry. I ran out of my other tinted sunscreen, so I really wanted to try a new one. This is a fragrance-free sunscreen, so I love that. I try to avoid fragrance whenever I can, just because I have sensitive skin, and it's something that I can avoid. I don't have the greatest sense of smell anyway, so fragrance doesn't really do anything for me. This has UVA, UVB protection. This is a lightweight formula, so we'll be looking at specifically how it feels on the skin. Let's see, this is made with titanium dioxide at 3.33% and zinc oxide at 3.5%. So those are a little lower than normal, but this is an SPF 30 sunscreen, not SPF 50 like we're used to. Let's see. Apply literally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply for 8 minutes of sweating immediately after towel drying, at least every 2 hours. Okay, all of that looks pretty normal. Let's look at these ingredients. See if we have anything fun. Sunflower seed oil. Okay. And that's all the fun stuff. Okay, so nothing too crazy on the back of the bottle. This is a 3 fluid ounce bottle, and yeah, it expires at the end of the month, so I gotta use this fast. So without further ado, let's go ahead and try it. Oh my! Really runny. So let's go ahead and try it. It's applying really easily. It's very runny, but it doesn't feel awful on my hands. Actually, maybe it does. I'm kind of afraid that this is gonna have like an orangey cast, and I'm gonna look like I got a spray tan. It feels good on my face, but it doesn't feel good on my hands for some reason. Like it has a thick kind of oily feel. It's very strange. I've never had a sunscreen that I like the feel of it on my face, but not on my hands. So that's really weird. And face patting. Okay, how does it look? I'm really excited to see how this looks. I was a little scared that it was really gonna have like an orangey kind of cast to it. Just looking at it in the mirror, I think it looks pretty good actually. You know, it looks like I got a little bit of sun, maybe went to the beach for a day, but had protection in the process. It does kind of stick to the eyebrows, like I can see that orangey color kind of around my eyebrows. Loving what this is doing for the color of my lips. It feels pretty nice on the skin. It almost has, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, the texture is kind of weird. Like, it's oily, but it also feels matte. I've never had a sunscreen with like a dual feel like that. Like, I really don't like how it feels in my hands, but it does feel lightweight on my face. Like, I can't feel it on there. It doesn't feel gross on my face. So that's kind of weird. If any of you try it, you should let me know in the comments if you agree. It's kind of a strange texture. I definitely think this helped even out some of my little acne spots. The tint is definitely a little darker than the sunscreens we've tried in the past, so I really would have to be careful about like blending it into my neck. But it's definitely something that I would use like in a rush if I was going somewhere and I really didn't want to have like a white cast or an eyebrow problem and wanted my skin to look as clear as possible, and I wasn't going to be in the sun for too long, then I would definitely consider using this sunscreen, but maybe not as my daily go-to choice, if that makes sense, because I usually want to go for an SPF 50 sunscreen. And it is definitely fragrance-free. I can't smell it at all. So that's a pro for sure. Before you go, please make sure to follow me on Instagram at Sunscreen and Such. If you know any friends who are interested in sunscreen and self-care, you should tell them about Sunscreen and Such and ask them to join our Sunscreen and Such family, because we're so close to 1,000 subscribers, and once we get to that milestone, the channel is going to absolutely blow up. Just trust. If you enjoyed this video, you should check out this one. It's being recommended especially for you. Or if you want to watch more reviews, check out this playlist. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.